What happened day one of the Bass Pro Tour Stage 4 on Chickamauga? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new, my name is Steve Chapman. What happened day one, Stage 4, Bass Pro Tour on Lake Chickamauga? Well, it was a good one. To start off, they're on Chickamauga for day 1 and 2. Then they go to Nickajack on day 3 and 4 during the knockout and the championship round. Something that they've never done. This is the first time that they've ever split a tournament at 2 different locations for the Bass Pro Tour during a regular season event. Now, period 1 was the Nick Hatfield show. It was energetic, it was awesome, and he was on fire. He had several casts where he made one cast after another and caught fish, sometimes scoreable, sometimes not scoreable. And the scoreable fish at this tournament is 2 pounds. I found some of it exceptional as normal. They had Andy Morgan as one of the camera boats, and Andy had a hilarious statement, and he said, the cameraman asked him, "What's going on?" And he said, "Haven't hooked anything decent except the carpet." And to be quite honest, I could listen to Andy speak all day. I love Andy. But it was another fantastic tournament for the BPT. And period 1 was Nick Hatfield and Cole Floyd were on fire. Cole, I think, led period 1. But our boy Bobby Lane, big fish, Bobby Lane brought in a giant 713 or 714 fish during period 1. And after period 1, there were 6 out of 10 anglers in the top 10 that were not using forward-facing sonar. And this is a strategy that each angler needs to figure out for himself. Do they want to take it on early and use it early, or do they want to use it when the fishing is a little bit tougher? But after period 1, Cole Floyd had 37.04 and Atafo had 36.05. And the day was pretty much consistent catching fish. They picked another fantastic place to go. The shad spawn was happening early, so there were anglers that did not need to use forward-facing sonar and knew that they were in a spot where the shad would pop up and that a school of fish would follow. And it made for an excellent period 1, and as period 2 and 3 came on, it got slightly slower. And periods 2 and 3, people were using that strategy of when they were going to use their technology. In the last period, there were several anglers that used it in period 3. And I think the cut line probably is going to be about that 56 to 60 pound range to make money. To get into the knockout round, I think you're going to need at least 64 to 66, which is still a lot. Because between 1st and 10th is over 22 pounds. But I'm going to tell you right now, if Dustin Cannell makes it to the knockout round, watch out. He is not in the top 30 as of right now. But that's where Nickajack and the Nickajack Dam is, he'll be on fire again. It'll be another red crest. But the top 10 anglers are as followed. Justin Lucas, number 1. Good job, Justin. Elton Jones Jr., Atafo, who didn't use forward-facing sonar the whole day, 3rd place. Cole Floyd, Nick Hatfield, Drew Gill, Matt Becker, Andy Morgan, Jacob Wheeler, and Spencer Sheffield round out the top 10. And like I said, Spencer is 22.02 back from Lucas. And Lucas is I'm just happy to see Justin do well. I really am. I love Justin Lucas. So I hope he continues, and I wish him all the best of luck over the next few days. What did you think of day 1, Bass Pro Tour on Chickamauga? Comment below and tell me what you think. How is your fantasy fishing team doing in Major League Fishing? I'd like to know that. I know people have asked me to do a league for there, and I haven't, and I apologize, but it's just one of those things. There's just so many things going on. I have a hard time just doing the Bassmaster fantasy fishing, and I really suck at that one. But how did you think the day 1 went? Comment below and tell me what you think. Thanks to all the new subscribers and members and everyone who's interactive on the channel. I really, really appreciate it. You humble me, and it's just awesome. It really is awesome. I'm a little verklempt, or whatever you want to say, because I was outside working on the electric bike, and it is hot. And I mean hot down here right now. So if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, do me a favor and hit it. It's quick, free, and it's easy. Just hit that button and you're part of the team and family. And thank you. Remember, take a kid fishing, tight line shears, and get your fish on.